Day 131. Beautiful, beautiful stuff that we have going on here. So I'm going to throw my greeting into the chat. Welcome to Impact. Your subscriptions and likes are appreciated. We always want to reach that team goal of the 10 likes. And of course, as many subscriptions as we can get. We want to build this up. And we want to have this wonderful support system continue to grow. People really enriching each other's lives, if I do say so myself. And that's not me doing it. It's a group effort. So we're going to put this all together. And I'm going to take a little bit of water here. And I'm going to find my top for this, and we're going to get going. And actually, I'm going to add a little bit more water here. Got my filter going. Because we definitely want to stay hydrated. Okay. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Getting ready to hit our 100 push-ups. And I've been changing up from just doing straight out squats. I think we can get a little bit, something a little different and still be able to get some leg work in. So that's been my goal, is to change it up a little bit. So what can we change it up to today? What's up, Mr. Nathaniel J Burns in the chat? Bonjour, monsieur. Comment estás? As you know, my French is limited, so we're just mixing in a bunch of different things. But how are you today? Adesh Kumar, how are you? How are you, friend? What's up, Christina? How are you? Christina Cosa, how are you? Great to see you. Great to hear from you. And bon dia. Good. Kumar, Moriah, where are you from? And what kind of exercise do you like doing? Miss Jennifer, good morning, good morning. We're just starting to slowly get this body going. Just slowly getting this warm-up going. Mr. Burns says, should be one more day of early work. but I'm here in podcast mode. Nice. Yeah, you know, and I'm sure you know when your hair is a certain length, sweat, humidity, all that stuff, it's just not a fun feel. It's not a fun feel. So we're just trying to keep it here, here, here. I can't do the full, so I got like the double. I see something about 419 and later, being late. Jeffrey says, get that crap off my neck, yes. Yeah, without having to resort to like scissors and a Britney Spears sort of moment, which was sad, but I'm not going to shave my head just for comfort or anything else. How are you feeling today, Jennifer? Mr. Burns? Christina? For our primarily non-English speaking supporters and friends, if you can translate in the chat, that would be our best means of being able to communicate. That would really help. Yes, I don't know about you, it's a slow one today. I mean, I feel okay, but it's a bit of a slow one. Got a little bit something here, and I've always got something down in the lower back. So we're going to take our time. Mr. Burns got his sets in yesterday. Gonna do that again, make a video. Got 2 colleagues to join. That's the movement. That is the movement. Fantastic. Nice. Were they in your video with you as well? Rory, good morning, brother. How are you? I see for Christina, molto grande, something very big. But I wish I knew. Indeed, I've been having a bit of low back pain, no doubt, from packing and moving. That will do it. That little bit of extra that we don't realize. I know just being back at work, I had like 4 days off, which was really sweet. But when you get back to where you're, on your feet, moving around, things like that, yeah, and then we have to do, there's that little bit of laborious at the end, which I don't mind, but it's still, when you're lifting boxes and doing things, it can take a toll. 26K and 15K respectively, man. I know, Jen. I had to work 9 in a row to get the 4, but it wasn't bad. And once I got to the 4, it is what it is. So we we take things as they come. No, only one waved, but the vids is up. Cool. Guys, check out Nathaniel J Burns doing his stuff at work. It goes to show the world is a gym, and I don't want to say like no excuses, but let's have fewer of them. No excuses sounds a bit extreme sometimes. Maybe that will blurt out because it's muscle memory. We've been programmed to say that. But sometimes there's really good reason. But if you can eliminate as much of that as possible, then yeah. Hey, and Ahmad, how are you, brother? Where are you coming to us from? Mr. Burns, same low back pain, always talking, not screaming yet, though, yes. Only valid excuses, right. If you're at work and you are a brain surgeon and you are mid-surgery, I don't recommend the push-ups. It would be crazy to see, but I wouldn't recommend that. But if you are, as Mr. Burns is, on set and there's a break, there's a lunch or something, by all means. If you are Jennifer and you can do this at home before you start work, by all means. If you are this guy and you can do it after work, by all means. Like, there are times and places. So we have to know that. We just have to know that. You love going to the gym also. Nice. I appreciate it. I'm working on it. Today, Mr. Ahmad, is day 131 of doing 100, at least 100 push-ups. We're doing the push-ups, and then we'll do something else, leg work and all that. I'm going to work on adductors and abductors today. So you're welcome to join the channel because we are here every morning about this time. We'd love to have you. We would love to have you. We're just taking the time to warm up. Yeah, absolutely. And Jennifer is here every day. Mr. Nathaniel J Burns, a lot of times he will split the screen and he'll do his workout with me as well. So, and we've got people from all over the world. Are you where are you at? Do you mind sharing what part of the world you're at? One hand push-up. Let me ease into two. Let me ease into the two. We are all in warm-up mode right now. And we're just doing 10 sets of 10. So that way, this isn't meant to be like hardcore, all out, sort of work or lifting a whole bunch of heavy weight. This is just getting our body moving. It can be, yeah, so for some people it is the pre-workout, and for other people it is the workout. So just depends. So we're doing things that are for all stages and ages. So you don't have to necessarily, like, you may be in the prime of your life. I don't know how old you are. I don't know how often you work out, but somebody is going to be at a different level where they're not quite there. So we want to support that too. The channel, I mean, I could go all out all the time, but I think you start to lose people. We're in the States. Where are you at? We're in the U.S. I need to get... You're from India. Hey, we've got some other brothers from India as well. We've got Sharuk. He's from India as well. He comes in every day as well. So, love to have that connection of people. Love to have that connection. All right. Are you going to do some push-ups today? And if you subscribe to the channel, I will do 10 push-ups for you. I will do 10 push-ups. But right now, I got to start with the push-ups. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, what I'm using also today is for the adductors, and now I'll have my band for abductors as well. So I'm just going to put this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm going to put my band on for the abductors. I don't get as much stretch with this too. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Let's keep it going. That's one. You know what? I'm going to throw in very simple 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're throwing a modest 50 little jog steps in there with it. Throw a modest small 50 jog steps in there with it. And let's get back to it. I'm still continuing to kind of stretch, get my body a little warmer as I go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I think instead of using that band for the adductors, I'm just going to turn, lay on my side, and lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And to this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And our 50 little jog steps. And you could easily do jumping jacks too. $30, $40, $50. A little jog I can feel kind of definitely helps with the calves. Hey, what's up, Sharuk? How are you? No worries, no worries. Hey, Ian Ahmad, also in the chat. I think it's still in the chat. Is also from India. Not that you would know each other, but just more support from your country, which is beautiful. How's your day going today? Do you have football practice? I'm only on set number 2, and I'm changing it up a little. So if you are interested in following, it's not the squats, but still some leg work, some areas to work on. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm using this piece of equipment. In order to target my adductors. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm just turning on my side to do this side leg lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And our little 50 steps. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 34, 5, 6, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 40, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 9, 50. That is 3. All right. Jen says, puppy must sense it's a slow-moving day. Being such a good boy, staying on the porch. Nice. Yes, they can sense. They can sense it. That's fantastic. Good boy. Good boy or girl. I'm not sure. Good puppy. Boy. All right. Good boy. Good boy. All right. Back to the push-ups. Number 4. Neck is kind of loosening up, but my back is still a bit tight. Kind of talking to me. We're just easing into this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yee. You do feel those. You definitely feel those. Doesn't look like a whole lot, but you definitely feel those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ugh. Feel these too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. I'm going to put my mark a little ahead of time, but I won't forget my 50. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 30, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Hey, hey. Sanding and prepping baseboards today at the new house. Where's Mike when you need him? Yeah. Mike. I found his Facebook, by the way. I can't remember if you're on Facebook or not, Jen, but I found his Facebook. It's Handyman, but with 2 N's. So it's a different branding. I've always subscribed. Mr. Burns and I have talked about this. We use the same name for everything. So if you wanted to find Impact Athletics Association, just search that, and everything that is Impact will come up. That I didn't change it to, Go Fit, or anything else. I kind of use mine, but really the Impact is what I'm using now, just to post the live link, and then I'll pull off a lot of the old pictures and videos that I've been sharing on the channel here. So it's kind of it's kind of like a storage space of old stuff. Liked and survived. He's awesome on YouTube. Loved it. Love his stuff. All right. Oh, here we go. We're halfway. Oh. Or I should say starting halfway. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gotta get that 50 jog in, and we will officially be through 5 sets. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 40, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Whew. Sharuk, you got to go back in the chat. Go back in the chat, read back further in the chat, and you'll see you'll have all your questions answered. All right, Sharuk. See you tomorrow. Have a great day. Enjoy your practice. Number 5. Actually, number 6. We got through number 5. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that first drip of sweat has appeared. That first drip of sweat. 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 3, 4, 5, 7, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. First drip of sweat that actually left my face. Jennifer's on last set already. Nice job. Nice job. Lindsay is in the house. Hey, I've gotten half mile and 100 bicycle sit-ups. And I'll get my push-ups in tonight. Good to see you all. Nice, so to speak, yeah. That's fantastic. That is fantastic, Lindsay. You guys are setting the bar higher and higher each time out. Love it. And thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. All right. All right, I'm on 7. So I'm gonna keep this going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay. All right. The side leg lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right over. It's number 7. Get our 50 steps in with a tiny jog. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 30, 40, 50. We're just cruising along. Lindsay says, thank you very much. So many people today. I'm cracking up at where's Mike when you need him. Yeah, for real. And did we already hit? Hey, we already hit the goal. We already hit 10 likes. Nice. Nice, nice. I got to tune out to deal with some administrative responsibilities. Consider me podcast mode. I'll be back if I can. Salute to you. Salute. All love. All the good things. The podcast mode is definitely something created by Mr. Burns. But it helps. It definitely helps. And I will podcast mode him from both my channels as well to support when he's live. You know, when you're either in the kitchen or, like you said, doing some sort of administrative responsibilities. There's a few things we should probably have trademarked by now. I think cookies and creams is definitely one of them. Troll alert, up a cup size. I mean, we've got a few. We've got a few. All right, where am I at? Speaking of upper cup size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, the Thigh Master is the perfect don't judge a book by its cover. The packaging was sold to us in the 90s by a 80s, I don't know if I'd call her a sex symbol, but an 80s TV beauty. And it was kind of like, well, what's her connection to the fitness world? But the fitness world was so different back then that you had a lot of people endorsing fitness products who we didn't know to be fitness people. It's a little bit different now. But Suzanne Summers was the spokesperson for this. And so I think that, and being on infomercials, it kind of seemed unbelievable or a little cheesy and things like that. But it works. Make no mistake, it works. If I were just to take that and give it to somebody in some part of the world where they didn't know who Suzanne Summers was or what a Thigh Master was, and had them do that, I think that they would find some benefit to it. So sometimes, don't judge the book by its cover. Yeah. And even to that point, Jane Fonda, who was an actress, became partially famous for doing Jane Fonda workouts, home videos that you would watch and follow along. This was way before like P90X and I forgot the other guy who had the ripped and all that stuff where he'd like do the dancing and stuff like that. And HWPO. This was years before that. But again, these exercises have benefit, but it's sometimes how we assign it. And so we give it less value based off of how it was brought to us. But it's effective and it's certainly helped a lot of people. What was that guy's name? Damn. Now it's gonna bug me. What was that guy's name? Really upbeat brother, and they would always be like doing dances and stuff. And then he kind of switched the branding, went to something that was called Ripped. Oh, what was that guy's name? Sean T. That's the guy's name. I can't remember what his training brand was. Richard Simmons, man, that's another one. That is another one. Richard Simmons was a staple, and I almost give Richard Simmons the credit because I don't know what Richard Simmons was famous for other than that. And so he's almost like the first fitness influencer that you saw coming into homes. We knew who Jack LaLanne was, but he was kind of like an anomaly. Like, who is this guy who's doing all these things? And I don't know if he was in the home doing home workouts as well, but Richard Simmons was part of that wave when we started to see talk shows become more popular, soap operas, advertising, definitely. Shamim Aflou, how are you? Hello, me lady, says Mr. Burns. Sweating to the 80s in the gym in middle school, core memory. Yeah, there's so many things that go further back, but if we just look at that now, it's almost kind of like a punchline because of the way we treat the 80s and 90s symbols. But man, what's the other one? 6-minute abs or something like that. Like, there's so many really, I mean, they were really good for their time. And yeah, we undervalue it sometimes. So getting back to the Thigh Master, we'll just Yes, Shamim, we are on Instagram as well. And you can follow at Instagram, but we go live here every day. So you want to check out the lives here every day because we'll do the 100 push-ups. Today was 131 days. I still got like 2 more sets. So do you work out? And what part of the world are you coming to us from? This is set 9 for me. So I'm gonna ease into these push-ups. 1, 2. Does anybody remember Shaun T, what that brand was? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I remember Billy Blank's typo. I forget what the guy whose name was for P90X, but I remember P90X. But in that same vein, there was that guy, Shaun T. Hip hop abs? Was that it? Why does that sound familiar to me? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it was hip hop abs. I could be wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 10, 10, 30, 10, 50. Yeah, Shaun T, hip hop abs. Shamim says, I am 15 and my max push-ups is 307. 307 in a row or 307 in a day. What is that? What is 307? Just notice the power block cover. Yes, yes. So, Mr. Burns is talking about this. This is nothing more than just a simple crate that you get at the store. But I'm going to let that take the beating of the sun and the rain and the elements for sure. Elizabeth, here in the North Pole, it's minus 44 degrees. I can't find a place to fish. Wow. Mr. Burns is back to podcast mode. Hit that like on the way in and subscribe for more push-ups for sure. For sure. And thank you, Jen. Shaun T, hip hop abs. Elizabeth, where are you coming to us from? The North Pole. That is amazing. That is amazing you found us. Are you do you exercise up there? Do you work out? That's a struggle I can't even begin to think of. I've never been in something that cold. Close. I have a freezer at work that's minus 32, but I can walk right back out. I don't have to be in it all the time. I don't have to function or live in it. So love to hear more about that. And more about if you like fitness, exercise, all that good stuff. And if not, welcome to the channel. We'd love to have you as a subscriber. And we do this every day. Today is still, I should say, day 131 of 100 push-ups. And I add other things in as well, but the push-ups are the core of what we got going on. Shamim, are you still here with us? I'd like to hear about those 307 push-ups. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, the sweat is dripping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get this little jog in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 31, 34, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. All right, Jen, have an amazing day. Thank you so much for joining, and we appreciate you. Jennifer is a regular, and long before she subscribed and started doing push-ups and squats with us, she was doing them on her own. She's got to be close to like day 200 of doing push-ups and squats every day. Guys, it can be done. Doesn't take a whole lot of time. It just depends if you're willing to put that commitment towards something, like just giving yourself 15-20 minutes. It's just not taking the time to watch a few videos, to not watch an episode of something. Or you can do it while you are, I'll do things while I've got laundry going. You can do squats in front of your sink as you're doing dishes or folding laundry. There's so many places and ways to get it in. It just depends if we want to. And there's nothing wrong if you haven't reached that place yet, but nothing changes until our mind does. And once the mind changes, it's a beautiful thing. And think about it. Think about if you've gotten to a point where you're fed up with the service at a particular restaurant or something. You decide, I'm not going back there anymore. Or if you've decided, I don't want to put up with this person that I'm in a relationship with anymore. You've decided to do something better for yourself. You can do that same thing. That same notion applies when it comes to what you think about when you look in the mirror. If you decide, I don't want to look like this anymore, if you decide I want to feel a little bit better about myself, you have that choice. You absolutely have that choice to make that change for yourself. All right. Without sounding too preachy or anything, but I mean, it's just, I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. So we all have choices when it comes to that. I'm gonna do a little triceps here. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, I'm doing tricep extensions with a whole machine, but a lot of you may not have that machine to do it, which is okay. So I'm going to do some variations of a tricep exercise. So if you don't have that, say you have some bands, we'll hit the bands next. You can hang it over something, do some tricep extensions. Even if you don't have it to hang over something, if you can do it safely, like over a door, you can put the end in the rounded end into the door, close the door, maybe put your foot against the door, and then be able to kind of safely do some tricep If you don't have a door, you can put them around your back and just extend your arms out. So there's different ways. And if you don't even have a band, you can do some tricep, a little bit more tricep related exercise just by doing push-ups with your hands closer together. So there's variations. There are definitely variations, but again, this all comes down to when we decide. When we decide we've had enough of something and say, this is what I want a little something different. So this would just be the tricep extension. It's doing the same. Yeah, and it feels, in a lot of ways, it feels a little freer because the handle on my machine is very rigid. It's in place, so it doesn't allow my hands to kind of move freely. I'm kind of stuck in just forcing it straight down. Nothing wrong with that, but I feel it's a little better when my hands can kind of freely, I guess, drift, if you will. I think it speaks more to your natural motion, which is why something like dumbbell presses, people prefer doing a dumbbell bench press rather than a straight bar. There's a natural progression that your arms and hands will make with your shoulder movement that a straight bar doesn't always allow. But that's just a personal preference. I have no scientific evidence to back that up. Elizabeth, are you still with us in the North Pole? Shamim in India, are you still with us? We had Sharuk here earlier. Jennifer was in, always an amazing source of energy and inspiration. Mr. Nathaniel J Burns is in podcast mode. If you haven't checked out his channel, please check his channel out as well. Nathaniel J Burns. He's on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok under the same name. And he goes live every day on his YouTube channel as well. Normally he'd go live after our workout. He'll join in here, but he goes for a walk. He'll do some yoga, some stretching, handstands. Just got a very good vibe. And then he also does it in the evening. So it's just like our channel. His channel is one that you want to be able to hit the subscribe, hit the notifications, and select all. That way you can see when he goes live, and you can see his other videos that he puts out. He's got some really good stuff. It's been a quiet affair today as far as people in the chat, but it is awesome. Lindsay stopped in, did 100 bicycle kicks, which is fantastic. And we had a couple new people that were talking and engaging in the channel. So when I talk about using the band behind the back, this is what I'm talking about. You can kind of just extend out here. And sometimes you can just bring it back here. My back's a little sweaty, but six, seven, 8, 9, 2. So we got different variations of what we can do with triceps. Joy, you have nothing to apologize for. How are you today? Joy is from Namibia and starting out her journey of health and fitness. Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I did my 100 push-ups, and I got some other exercises you might enjoy, Joy. So I will show you those. They can replace the squats at times. So I think we found some other things that would allow you to be able to work out and not just it always be push-ups and squats. Definitely. So I will demonstrate the last tricep exercise I was talking about. And that's just a good old-fashioned. No worries. No worries. You're up with your brother. He's crying. You'll do them later. Okay. All right, my last demonstration for triceps, I don't do these often, but is just bringing your hands closer together. So a normal push-up is about shoulder width apart. You can bring them a little closer. Some people always talk about doing the diamonds and things like that. I don't think you need to go that radical. Maybe touching thumbs and then just down and lowering yourself. Just allows that we're working the tricep a little bit more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So we got everything we needed as far as the push-ups we got done. We got some, it wasn't squats, but we got some leg stuff done. And we're going to continue to keep working. We're going to stay on our paths, collectively and individually. Our path as the group is grow the channel, keep supporting one another, have good vibes, and a fun environment to come to. And individually, we work on ourselves to feel better in all areas of life, mind, body, and soul. And then when we come together as a group, we are, presenting that as well. It does not mean you have to be all smiles and, jokes when you come in. We want real dialogue. So if somebody's having a tough time, we want to hear about that as well, because that's where everybody else's good energy can help be supportive. So this isn't a place of faux feelings. We're talking about actually coming in as your real and genuine selves. But I do believe that the exercise will definitely help allow setting the tone. I enjoy going here. It's my choice to be here. And so when I show up, I want to show up ready. I want to show up pumped up. So if you're not having the greatest day, show up anyways. Show up anyways. Don't let that be a reason or an excuse as to why we don't show up. Lindsay said she did 100 bicycle kicks, so I'm gonna try the same thing. Let's see if I can knock out 100. And I don't know if I'm doing them the same as Lindsay will do them, but let's see if we can get it done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 19, 60. Oh, Lindsay. 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 19. Whoo! All right, that felt good. Felt fantastic. Might need more of that in my life. Shout out to Lindsay for jumping in, sharing what she had done, and being able to, again, inspire others. And when I say, if I can do it, you can do it, I mean that. And when I look at and say, if Lindsay can do it, then I can do it. Not because I'm better than her or at anything. It's just that what's humanly possible is humanly possible if we work at it. So, we're all humans. That's the cool part about this. We're all those people. So, beautiful day. Got the triceps in, along with just this regular chest exercise, the push-ups. Did a little bit of jogging in as well. So even just something like those little 50 steps. And I say little 50 not to diminish their worth, but because they're just tiny. I'm just trotting along, taking little steps, little 50 steps. It all adds up. It all adds up. That might burn a fraction of a calorie, but if you do it enough times, it burns a calorie. Joy cannot hear anything. Uh-oh. Is that because of the baby crying or because of my connection? Okay. Yeah, you had me worried for a minute, thinking that my connection was bad. Well, you can always go back and play this. You can always replay the lives. They're still back up on the channel. So look at day 131. Some different exercises you can try. No worries. But we can definitely do our best to continue. Lindsay was here. Yeah, she stopped in for a minute. She did her 100 bicycle kicks. She said she's going to do the push-ups later because she had some things that she had to do. So there's some things, yeah, life happening for her as well. We all have that. But yeah, we got the triceps, we got the push-ups, and the little jogs. Like I was saying, is it's a fraction of something, but enough times that fraction becomes a whole. And if you keep doing that, it just adds up. So it wasn't like it was meant to be extremely taxing or challenging or things. No, you just add those little things in. Add those little things in. If we're in a fight with the last version of ourselves, and something as simple as a few jumping jacks or just a little jog in place, it's just a jab, and you're just jabbing. The jab will work over time. It either is getting points or it's making the person worn out. So little things add up. Everything doesn't have to be a grand gesture. We can certainly take the time just to say, I'm going to make all these little things happen. Joy says, I really want to start exercising at like 4 p.m. It's 4 p.m. there now, right? Nam, how are you today? Is that Xing Chao? Is that how you say that? Xing Chao? Where are you coming to us from? No, it's 3:18. Okay, so you got about 45 minutes before you want to start working out. Well, the good thing is you can always follow the live. If you're not able to make the live, Joy, you can always play it back. 42 minutes. Yeah. I don't know what Lindsay's schedule is like that. I know that the schedule that we're on is probably what works best as far as having everybody in at the same time. If I go any later, I think Lindsay and Jen and a few other people wouldn't be able to join. But you are always able to replay these exercises. And I know it's not the same as doing the live chat, but you definitely have the access to some stuff to do. And sometimes that's the tough part, is going through it, having to do the work by yourself, but you still have a support system. We just aren't always there in front of you. So Vietnam. Does that mean you are in Vietnam? I can't really make out that flag. But do you like working out, Vietnam? You do any push-ups? Do you go to a gym? Ni Hoa. Is that for what Vietnam said? You're saying Ni Hoa? You think? As we have Joy in the chat, I think we might still have Vietnam in the chat. Not sure. Who else is in the chat? Where do we have from around the world? Who is in the chat? Leave a wave. Where are you from? Yeah, it's hard to search. And the one thing YouTube would be great for would be to have a translator, like a live translator where you could communicate with other people real time, that there would be the ability to have a translator. In Chinese, yeah. I should have stayed studying Chinese. I was working on it on Duolingo. Maybe it's something I should pick back up. That and Spanish. Hey, what's up, Destiny? Destiny, welcome to the channel. Today has been, well, today is, because we're still live, but today is day 131 of doing 100 push-ups, 10 sets of 10. But we will throw in squats with it today. I used the old school, the Thigh Master, for the adductors, and then I did some laying side raises for abductors and just the hip in general. Did some tricep extensions, did some bicycle kicks for abs. So we do different things, but it's really based around having done 100 push-ups every day for the last 130 days. Where are you coming to us from, Destiny? And what kind of exercises do you enjoy or do you partake in? And I should mention that we earn our subscriptions here. So if you choose to subscribe, you, Vietnam, or anybody else, please leave it in the chat. And South Africa, all right. We'll do 10 push-ups for your subscription. So if you would like to subscribe, and we go live around this time every day. We've been on for about an hour. So if you go backwards about an hour, that's about when we would start. So you can join doing the push-ups. Some days there's jumping jacks. There's a lot of different things. Martin, hello. Martin Callas. How are you? And where are you coming to us from, Martin? And do you enjoy exercise? Your body muscle is beautiful, strong. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We work out every day. You are welcome to join the channel and join our community. We have a lot of good people from all over the world. Destiny, you are close to Helvi. Helvi is in Namibia. And she's asking, how old are you? Martin, your biceps, chest, very nice. Hey, thank you very much. Do you work out as well? Are you working out yourself as well? Do you go to the gym? Do you do things at home? Do you go to the park? I'm a big fan for you. You are the best. Hey, thank you very much. You are very welcome to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, we'd love to have you and be able to chat with good people. That's what we're building here. It's great to get more muscle or lose weight, things like that, but it's about being good people. So, Martin, where are you coming to us from? And Destiny, would you like to join our community? Subscribe to the channel. Destiny is asking, Helvi, how old are you? That's a great question to ask, having that conversation. Helvi says, don't judge, she's 11. Helvi is asking Destiny, how old are you? Destiny is 16, okay. young athletes. Destiny, do you play any sports for school? Martin says, you form coming. John is checking in. John, we have Destiny in South Africa. We have Martin as well. Joy is in the chat. So we've got some good stuff going on. Lindsay checked in earlier. Mr. Burns has been in the chat. I believe he's in podcast mode right now. Lindsay was in podcast mode as well. Jen stopped through. Martin is from Germany. Nice. Sehr gut. And I always say Guten Tag. Guten Tag, mein Freund. That's about the most German I know, but I will speak it. And we have a good friend named Stark Industries, who is also from Germany as well. I believe he's in Berlin. Smash my workout, now some nutrients. Good to hear. Guys, John is a radical part of the growth of the channel. He's been very supportive of everybody that comes in. He's a farmer here in the United States. So not only is he doing these workouts and his own workouts, but he's also supporting people while he's working on a farm. Very cool stuff. We're happy to have him. Yeah, Destiny, we did the workout. We start, I don't know what time it is there, but if you start backwards like an hour, then we would have started the workout. John says, I am absolutely braced for impact at all times. Helvey says, who's new? Martin says, your legs, very nice, strong, respect. Thank you so much. We do squats or we'll do something every day. We try to. Hey, Sharuk is back in the chat. Sharuk is from India. Sharuk is in India. Helvey says, welcome, welcome. John says, Impact Fitness can change your life. It has changed my life for the better, for sure. We get a little bit more muscles, but we get to connect with some amazing people. John says, good to see you all. Absolutely. Absolutely. I remember everything. I tried to because it's special, and I feel like there's a special connection with everybody, and so I'd like for people to feel, as special as I feel about you guys. So knowing a few facts here and there, I definitely try to keep a hold of. Martin, your spandex shorts are very, very good. These are some old Nike brand, but they're comfortable. I like them, absolutely. Martin and Destiny, what do I think about calisthenics? I think calisthenics are great. This is a lot of what we do here. We're talking about burpees, jumping jacks, push-ups, body weight squats, pull-ups, all that good stuff. So I am definitely a fan of all of that stuff. Sharuk is in India, and he is a rapper, and so he sent me his music, so I'm going to check that out. I'm also going to share it with you guys. Martin and Destiny, would you like to subscribe to this channel? We'd love to have you. I like the questions. I like the interaction. We appreciate you. John says, hit that like on your way in or out and show that Impact Fitness is here to help you achieve your fitness goals. Absolutely. Martin says, I am proud of you. Keep it up, friend. Thank you. Thank you so much. Helvey says, I think I join on May or when. Not sure what that means. Destiny just subbed. Destiny, so what you get for your subscription, I always say 10 push-ups. John says 20, so I'm going to do 20 because John is raising the bar. So we're going to do 20 push-ups. Martin, if you want 20 push-ups, you got to hit that subscribe, my friend. Yep. See, Destiny already. John says 20 push-ups coming, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There we go. Martin hit us with a whole lot of German, and I have no idea what it means. Ser, I know gut. I'm going to try it. Den Körper ist unfassbar schön, stark, Aufgebot, Respekt, Rücken und Schultern, sehr schön breit. I know I'm way off. Joy says, I said, you remember everything we tell you, like I joined on May or when. Oh, whew, that's very specific. I want to say, yeah, it's been at least a couple months. I want to say it's been May. Destiny says W. John says 20 down. And why am I craving bratwurst suddenly? Yes. Destiny, we appreciate the subscription. There's so much more too. It's not just the live, but the lives definitely are part of it, but there's a lot of other exercises. Go scan some of the videos and see if there's some other stuff that you like. Leave some comments. Definitely comment back. So love to have the interaction, and I always suggest people, you know, subscriptions are free, so take one and give one. Show it to your friends, see if they enjoy it as well. But what are your thoughts on calisthenics? Is that part of your routine? Are you playing sports, or you just exercise at home? What is your fitness like, or eating and all that good stuff? No judgment. We're just always curious about how people are living in other parts of the world. Sharuk says, the name of my song is Viren Vendum. It means we need brave man. I like that. I like that. I like that topic. I think that's important. We take workouts anywhere we can get them. Absolutely. Yeah, so do we have another 20 for our friend in Germany? I don't know. How cool is that? I will check that out this morning. I got a little bit of time before I start getting ready for work. As you know, when I get off of here, I will go straight to the kitchen. I'll start trying. Well, I take that back. My game plan is to go straight to the kitchen, but sometimes I have to stop off at the laptop and do some stuff for Impact and get some stuff done. So I try not to take too much time. But then I'll go make breakfast. I'll eat. Try to take care of a few more administrative things, and then I'll take a nap after my shower. Try to nap for about an hour before I go to work. So a lot of times I will miss some things. I saw that Lindsay and Spencer had sent me some things. I didn't get a chance to see those right off, but I posted those yesterday. So if you guys haven't seen it, I posted it here on the channel just as a picture. Lindsay and Spencer have this really cool HWPO painting on their wall, and they sent some pictures of their community, and I'm going to post those as well. So guys, I would love to see your communities so we can share that. We can say this is where Mr. Nathaniel works out, and you can see, you know, some of his setup. This is where Lindsay and Spencer work out. This is the hill that Jennifer has to chase her puppy up, or anything along those lines that you want to share. So Sharuk, I appreciate you sending that music. Definitely. Helvey gave us some Namibia flags, I believe. Martin, are you still with us? Are you still with us? Destiny, are you still with us? Would love to get you guys' thoughts. Mr. Burns is working. So a lot of times there are going to be times where you see where we'll do some really quick workouts, or sometimes we don't do the workouts, at least not together. So a lot of times that's what that comes down to. I know Sharuk was asking about that earlier as well. But guys, Mr. Burns is in good spirits, in good health. So your concerns, questions, comments, and concerns are appreciated on his behalf, because it shows your connection to him. Shows your connection to him. And Joy and Sharuk, if you haven't subscribed to Mr. Burns, you should check out his channel. You should definitely check out his channel. Sharuk, I did 100 push-ups. I did the it wasn't squats today. I used my Helvy has subbed. Nice. I think we gave you 20 push-ups already, Joy. Am I not mistaken? If we got to knock them out, we got to knock them out. You see Mr. Burns all the time. So, Sharuk, this is what I used today. You would not know what this, you may not know what this is, but this is, it's called the Thigh Master. And you stick it here, in between here, and you squeeze. And it helps these muscles right here. We gave you 10. Okay. Well, you'll get 10 more. And it helps this area, Sharuk. So that would be good for you with soccer, with athletics, getting those muscles. Some of those groups, a lot of times people don't hit as much. And then I also did leg lifts, leg raises. So you're working your hip area. For athletics, we need that. We need to build that up. A lot of times people just want to build up their quad and their hamstrings and the glutes to look good, but sometimes you need these other areas, which is why a lot of times you see people pulling their groin a lot. Or if their quads are too big and their hamstrings don't keep up, then they pull their hamstring, because it's compensating for all the power up here. So you really got to have a balanced approach to working out, especially when it comes to athletics, when it comes to sudden movement, when it comes to being explosive. We want everything to be firing and being able to move, especially side to side. So just my thoughts, and that's why I kind of mixed it up. The squats are great, but I also want to give something else as well. So just my thoughts on that. You have to let me know what you think as a soccer player, or football player, I should say. And we owe Helvy 10. We owe Joy 10. No problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So yeah, Sharuk, the workout is done where that's concerned, but there's always something. There's always something that we can be doing. Are you doing push-ups at practice, Sharuk, or are you just doing the soccer practice and that's your workout? What's your routine consist of? Sharuk says, I will do 20 plus different leg workout for your practice. Nice. Nice. Are you doing push-ups at all? Anything upper body, Sharuk? Right on. Well, sounds like you're on the path. And don't worry. I really say don't worry about bulking up. I mean, eat enough to where you are, really maintaining your energy levels. But because you run so much and you are very young and active, you're still going to stay really slim. Hey, nice work, Joy. 3 bed push-ups yesterday. Good. Sharuk Sharuk, so don't worry about trying to pack on a bunch of weight and things like that. That'll come with time, and I would say it's in your best interest to be lighter and more fit than just to walk around bigger with more muscles just because. I know sometimes it looks better to walk around with more muscle, but I'd rather be able than just to look like I'm able, if that makes any sense. So keep working on your training. If you have a pull-up bar, try to work on those pull-ups. If you have just other different methods of training, I always recommend that. But soccer is a great sport. Football, I should say, is a great sport. Yes, absolutely, John. Absolutely. Helvey, keep going. Joy, keep going. I think we lost Destiny and Martin, but that's okay. Yep. The world is your gym. Helvey says, today I can do 4. Nice. Nice. And, you know, that's what it starts with. That's all that it starts with, Joy, is just figuring out that, okay, I can do that many. Maybe the next time I can do 1 more. Or at least do the same amount. If you only did 3 today, that would be fine until you can do 4. I'm very happy for you. I know you have a lot going on with your baby brother. But try to get what you can when you can, okay? Yeah, John is absolutely right. You're making us proud. And more importantly, make you proud as well. And please understand, there's not a person who hasn't had to go through something. Like, to get something, you got to go through a little bit of self-doubt. Like, is this right for me, or can I actually do that? And that's internal. And then there's also the external people. Like, what are you talking about? You can't do that. So you got to silence those voices. Showing us all the impact way we can all have on each other. Absolutely. Yep, I couldn't agree more. Silence the doubters, especially the one in our minds. Lindsay showed us that she did 100 bicycle kicks today. So that inspired me to do 100 bicycle kicks today. And it felt great. And again, something that we're all taking the lead in a lot of ways. Where we're saying, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to come show it to the group. And then somebody else may take inspiration from that. I certainly did. Show you how to do a wall push-up? Yeah, give me just 1 second. Hey, you know, Joy, I was even thinking of you as I was doing some other exercises. And, you know, if you wanted to just start here, just a push, okay, this is working the same group, the muscle grouping. So I'm just giving you this right now. But when you push, you want to exhale and squeeze. So you see I'm trying to squeeze these muscles. So when I'm pushing like with force. I'm pushing like I'm pushing somebody away from me. So So you see where my hands are, they're coming back to my shoulders here. So then when I would go to the ground, that would be where my hands would be as well. But we can look at a wall push-up as well, for sure. I don't have a whole lot of wall space here. I guess I can look at my gait as the wall. So let's see. There's my little gate. Shrook says I will do squats with one legs with 35 kilograms because for football we must need that training. Oh, are you doing pistol squats or all the way down, or are you doing like the lunge squats? So I'm going to make sure this is closed first. I don't want it to fly open. But Joy, what I'm looking at doing here is just being able to kind of lean and then just be able to kind of push myself from here. And I can find what's going to be comfortable for my hands. And if you want, you can touch your forehead to the wall. But look at where my arms are placed. My arms are inside like this. They're not out here. Okay? Keep your arms in tight. Again, just like you were pushing somebody. If you had to push somebody away from you, you would push like this. You wouldn't push like that. So that's sometimes the mistake people make with push-ups. We're going straight here. Try to keep those elbows tucked. Don't flare them out. Try to keep them right by your side. Boom. Right here. What's up, reluctant gamer? Make with Mike. Oh, it's official. Guys, I was showing Joy. She's asking about wall push-ups. Mike is stretching now. What is up? So I'm just telling her, you can go right here. You can kind of bring it a little lower, but we want to keep those elbows inward. Elbows inward. We don't want to flare out this way. We just want right here. The best way, some of the earlier videos. Nice. Push-up board. I can do 5. There you go, Joy. There you go. Guys, I always say, like, your push-up is like a natural proclivity. Like if you were going to push somebody out of joking or self-defense, we always push kind of like this. This is where it's at. Look how the hands are inside the width of the shoulders. We never push from out here. Pushing right here. That's where we're generating that force. Look at the elbows. The elbows are dropped down. I've never seen somebody else push somebody like that or like way out here. So just think right here. Nice and smooth. And the natural place that the hands come from is right here. That's right at your shoulders. It's all built in. It's all built in. You touch your chin to the wall? Okay. I will do that with one leg raising up. Shrook, I want to see some of these exercises. He's out here doing all these workouts, one-legged workouts. Nice. Reluctant knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is what we do. Get out of here. Get out of here. So, boom, 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 right there. Mike is on 40. Mike, you were just warming up. You were out the gate hot, sir. 20 legs. Really? I didn't even pay attention. Yo, nice. Let's get that 30 legs. Tap, tap, tap. Do you make protein with the powder? Reluctant. I just ran out of some protein powder. I buy like a plant-based protein powder. I still got to try that creatine today too. I still got to do that. Elvie is touching her chin. Nice. And you just bought creatine. Nice. Elvie, yes. If you got to do your chin, or you can touch your forehead, but it's giving you, that's your range of motion. So boom, full arms down and out. Full arms down and out. Yes, Mike, I got some too. I still got to figure this out. I'm going to buy protein powder Monday when I start the gym. Nice. Nice. Loving it. Loving it. Guys, I didn't even realize we had 20 likes. Thank you for pointing that out. But that just goes to show how easily you guys have helped this channel grow. We had Destiny in from South Africa, and we got the subscription from there. We had Martin from Germany. Not sure if we got the subscription or not, but we've had some good people throughout the chat. Jennifer was in earlier. She, you guys already know she knocks her stuff down and gets it taken care of. So she was in and out. Lindsay came in, told us she did 100 bicycle kicks. So I did 100 bicycle kicks. Mr. Burns is in podcast mode. Lindsay is in podcast mode. Jennifer might be in podcast mode as well. So we are still just cruising along when it comes to this. John is in the chat. It's been fantastic. Reluctant says, health is the best, bro. I was asleep the past 10 years, getting high, smoking nicotine. Stupid me. Hey, we learn when we learn. We learn when we learn. So now you are a wiser you. That's the beauty of that. You're a wiser you. Andri Halili, how are you? What is going on? I don't know who said hi. I don't know how to say that name. Please tell me how to say your name. But hello. Friends, waste of space. Hey, we've all had some of those friends. Mike says, I'll do another set in a minute. And Joyce says, I want to exercise like 3-4 times a week. That's perfect. Yeah, do 3-4 times a week for sure. Sharuk, and we'll do jacking with 15 on back leg. I want to see these. Are these hamstrings? Is that what you're talking about? Mistakes of the past is the wisdom of your future. Say that again, Mike. Man, say that again. I only want to associate with people who care about health and fitness. Absolutely. Reluctant. And total health of mind, body, and soul. So I've been around people who just were fit, muscular, and things like that, but they were still knuckleheads. They were still knuckleheads, and you got to get away from that. Absolutely. You will find like-minded people. The gym might be a perfect sort of thing because you're there for a reason. Everybody's there for a reason, a very specific reason. So you can definitely find some people that you're going to be able to connect with. It's not like going to the store, because I might be going to the store for kale and the other person's going for bourbon. We're not there for the same reason, and we're not there for with the same, I guess, goals in mind. So I'm not saying a person with bourbon can't eat kale, but you see what I'm saying. But if you're at the gym, it's generally because I want to focus more on my health and fitness. Now, you might have bodybuilders, crossfitters, things like that, different, but it's still all in bettering themselves. So I think you're on the right path for sure. And with guys like Mike and John sharing their wisdom as well, Mr. Nathaniel, we all benefit. Yes, build your network of people such as this channel. Thank you so much, Mike. Sharuk says we put 15 pounds in our backpack and do jacking. That improves our speed and breathing power. I don't know what jacking is. Weighted hiking, definitely good. Michael de Jesus says, try century sets. What are century sets, sir? And where are you coming to us from? Welcome to the channel. What part of the world are you in? What kind of exercise do you do? And we will do 20 push-ups for your subscription. So we earn our subscriptions here. I know I say a lot when people come into the chat, but I want to get it all in. Mike says, let's get 30 likes. Tap, tap, tap. Subscribe, like, and hit the live. And share the live. Yes, absolutely. Jacking meaning slow running. Okay, I've heard of jogging, not jacking. I like that. Michael's in Tampa. Nice. Michael de Jesus is in Tampa. Make with Mike is in Orlando. Century sets are a gladiator-style routine from Greece. I've never heard of that. I'll have to look that up. Can you share more about that? Is that something that you do as well? That's beautiful. Joy says she is going to do 5 wall push-ups. Michael, Joy is an 11-year-old girl in Namibia, and she's on her health and fitness journey. So we've been supporting that as we support each other, and she supports us. It's not just one way, but she's willing to do 5 wall push-ups for that as well. Vegeta in the house from India. What is going on, Vegeta? How are you today? We got 21 likes. This is fantastic. Reluctant says, you got a decent amount of supporters. How many subscribers do you have? Guys, Helvey says, okay, I have to do it. Yes, do it, Helvey. Do it. Do it, Joy. Vegeta says, yo, fire. Michael De Jesus says, YouTube, search it. Using since no more powerlifting for you. Understand. Reluctant says, Vegeta the Super Saiyan. In regards to the amount of subscribers we have on the channel, guys, thanks to you. In the last 28 days, we've had close to 100 subscribers, and we are knocking on the door of 1,400 subscribers. I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you enough. This has really taken off in a way that I didn't think that it would, and this really is less about the subscriber count. It's more just about the amount of really good people I've been able to connect with that I would have normally never met, that I would have never been able to have met and be able to be share this with. I'm not just saying I'm part of somebody else's life. Michael says, finally, someone real. Reluctant says, not bad. You had this account since 2011. Absolutely. Helvey did 10. 10 wall push-ups. Let's go, Helvey. Let's go. Michael De Jesus, I appreciate you. You are welcome to join the channel. We would love to have your energy, your knowledge, and support, and we would give that in return where we can. Yeah, I had the channel since 2011, but did not really try. I was just using it kind of the same way a lot of people did. Yeah, I'll just put this over here. You know, I've got a few things. But in the last 2 years, maybe, was like really when I was like, okay, let me make a real effort. And then this last 100 and day, guys, we're on day 131 of doing those 100 push-ups. Day 131. Let that sink in. We've all known each other for like a season. We've all known each other for a season. How cool is that? Helvey, you're getting the love in the chat. That is what's up. Reluctant says, Vegeta, my favorite anime is DBZ, and I'm 33 years old. Yes, Reluctant in the UK. Helvey says, thank you. Mike is on his next set at 75. Nice. Michael De Jesus says, check out rope flow exercise. Absolutely. I'm going to go back and look in the chat for this, the century and rope flow. Someone likes? If someone likes, I will do 10 more. That is awesome. I wish I could like. Can I unlike and like? Can we get another like? I see 21 likes right now. Joy's saying she will do 10 more wall push-ups if we can get another like. How cool is that? This is what we're talking about. When we see one person get fired up, everybody gets fired up. Mike says, just do it. Yeah, just imagine that we got that extra. Okay, let's see. We had Reluctant Gamer. You're from OG generation. My man Vegeta is my favorite too, and I'm trying to be just like him. Okay, is Vegeta a character? And look, I hit my 100 push-ups, and then we had 20 because we had Destiny in South Africa joined, and then we did 10 more for Joy, for Helvey. So I'm at 30. So kind of feel like I might as well just knock off another 70, I guess, and just get to 200 today. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, Okay, so that put me at 50. So I got 50 more. I got 50 more. Michael De Jesus, century sets. 10 reps, 6 seconds. Rest. 10 reps again. Continue to 100. Okay. I didn't do that with 6 seconds. I did that with 10 seconds. That was just something I made up. I thought 10, 10, and 10. But, okay. Every 6. Nice. Mike says, nice, Helvy. Get her done. Reluctant says, Vegeta is a character from the anime called Dragon Ball Z. Says the 90s, still going strong. Super Saiyan. You might have heard. I've heard Super Saiyan, and I have heard of Dragon Ball Z. Absolutely. I don't know anything more than that, but that's what I got. Mike, yes, day 131. Michael says, let's go. Short rest work, buddy. All right, let's get back to it. What did I say? I was at 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Might be able to do one more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 200. 200. Whew. Yes, Mr. Burns. Thank you, Sharuk. Mike did 20 more. Whew. We're at 21. Mike says, let's get to 30. Vegeta says, oh man, we had a bunch of chat. Okay. Where's Nathaniel? Usually see him. The double stream. Yeah, he's working. 90s era was great. I can imagine how it felt living in the 90s. It was awesome, Vegeta. No doubt. 90s old anime reading. Manga damn. 90s was just awesome in general. I think that was the best that hip-hop was ever at. I think it was a really good time for a lot of changes and growth. Unfortunately, there's a lot of setbacks as well. Mike says, let's get 30 likes. Tap, tap, tap. Helvy says, hee hee. It's like a Michael Jackson. Mike says, likety like, yo. Drew, keep going, sir. Reluctant Gamer, Vegeta, the Goosebumps was on another level, bro. No one will ever experience these days. Helvey says, like and I will do more. Like and 10 more. Reluctant says, Vegeta's away. Okay, it bumped me for a second. Did you watch any of the other anime? Reluctant says, you're shaking. That's crazy work. Mike says, 3, 2, 1, go. Nathaniel says, you got my Spider-Man. Nice job. You got my like Spider-Man. Yeah, that brought out Spider for sure. Mike did 20 more. Just do it, sir. Just one more. Yeah, that was a burn. That was a burn. Vegeta, Reluctant only watch DBZ. Guys, this is a beautifully breezy day right now. And can't thank you guys enough for jumping in, being a part of it. Woo, look at that. This is all those last bits. So Michael De Jesus introduced a different level of what I had been doing. Look, I'm up a cup size. Look at that, guys. That's crazy. Boom, 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 boom. But anyways, he'd said the century workout, which they were doing 10 push-ups, 6 seconds rest. Years ago, I was doing 10 seconds with 10 seconds rest, 10 reps with 10 seconds rest. I just liked the evenness of 10, 10, 10, and 10. I would do 10 sets of that, but it is a burnout, and it's something you definitely work your way up to. But even if you want to do 5 push-ups with 10 seconds rest, or 5 seconds rest, it depends how you want to do it. But there's all sorts of ways to challenge yourself. And the cool thing is, what he showed me was there was a validation to what I was doing, because it sounds like it was an age-old practice. Vegeta says, do you know Reluctant Gamer, that the creator of DBZ, Akira Toriyama, is no more with us. Rest in peace. He created a legacy that inspired many animes. I watched all of the Dragon Ball. Rest in peace for sure. And it's always good to have people that have left a lasting impact on people, which is kind of what we're trying to do here. Leave a lasting impact. Hey, Helvey, nice job today. Enjoy your day. And we will see you hopefully tomorrow. And give yourself a huge hug from me and from everybody else. We are proud proud of you. And keep going. I don't know why I'm choking, but I am. Michael De Jesus, are you still with us? In Tampa. That is okay. If not, people drop by for a variety of reasons, and we are intersected in this life, sometimes just for small amounts of time, sometimes for longevity. So it is it's always cool when people stop by. Don't know what I inhaled. Choking a little bit, maybe on my own dust from doing those push-ups. Let me see if I can show you this. My tree here is getting some amazing wind going through it. Look at that. Beautiful. Very fortunate to have this. See my hummingbird feeder and one of my wind chimes as well. And honestly, you guys really don't need me in the picture. Boom. This is what it looks like. I did a short on this the other day. It's just what it looks like if I'm working out in the back, if I'm just laying out here. if I'm in my hammock. Hopefully this breeze stays with us today. Yesterday it was 118 degrees, and 118 degrees here is just dry. There's no humidity to it. So I always tell people, like, open your oven door and you'll kind of get an idea of what that feels like. All right, back to this mug. Back to this mug. Ugh. All right, I had water here. Got it. And I think we're at a really good place to kind of give it a wrap for the day. I'm gonna give you guys that for just a second. Shrug says we can do different kinds of push-up, but slow push-ups is a tough one. If you have doubt in that, then you can try it. 10 slow push-ups. Did you look at my challenge? I did a challenge of, I believe it was the 1 minute push-up. I think it was the 1 minute push-up, the impossible push-up. Yeah. Yep. All of those things are definitely challenges, and they work for different reasons. Definitely. That is good to explore all of those different things and undertake them. Unless you specifically have to be in a particular condition or look a very specific way, say for bodybuilding, or you're training yourself to do something in sports where other trainings will be adverse to your progress, then try different things. Try as many different things as you can. All right. While I'm here, take a quick look. Oh, I can't look at my I can't look at my Instagram on my website, on my computer, on my laptop. I have to wait for my phone. So Sharuk, I'm gonna go check that out now. But I'm also gonna wrap this up because we are approaching 2 hours, guys. This has been a fantastic chat. I appreciate everybody who came through. Let me give some shout outs like we like to do. Let's see, Make with Mike for sure. John was in the chat. Reluctant Gamer, Sharuk for sure. Vegeta, Joy knocking out the wall push-ups today. How fantastic was that? Um, Who else did we have? We had Michael De Jesus. Hopefully, we got that subscription. Good people jumping in. We had Destiny with South Africa. She subscribed. Endri Halili jumped in for a minute. We had somebody. I don't know what the language was, but they said hi, so hi to them. We had Vietnam stop by for a moment. Hopefully, they subscribed as well. Let's see. Who else did we have? Martin Callas from Germany came through. We had Lindsay, of course. We had Jennifer, of course. Mr. Nathaniel J Burns. They have been in podcast mode. Elizabeth Harbors had an interesting comment. Here in the North Pole, it's minus 44 degrees, and I can't find a place to fish. Hopefully, Elizabeth has found a place to fish. and I'm just going to take a peek at the channel. Yeah, there's some stuff. Very interesting. It's always interesting to see what other people have on their stuff on their channel. But like to support other people as well. Shamim Aflu also came through. So hopefully these people are people that we will see their names again in the chats coming up. And it looks like Shamim creates a little content. So check that out. Hopefully Shamim will come back through. He's got a couple videos up. Who else did we have? And I do like to go check out people's stuff, not to like spy on people, but if there's support that can be given. Ayan Ahmad also came through. Ayan Ahmad just has a picture of six-pack of a six-pack. Must be his abs he's working on. So, guys, I think that's where we're going to leave it today. I appreciate everybody jumping into the chat today. Appreciate everybody supporting as always, and we will keep this thing going. We'll be at it tomorrow. And Mr. Nathaniel J Burns is yesterday, I believe he did his live at work. So check him out. Check out his stuff, because if he's doing stuff at work, you're getting to see his environment behind the scenes. On a set, maybe he'll be able to show you some of it, maybe not. Sometimes it's very sensitive, so we have to be mindful of that as well. But you can always just go and support that man as he has supported all of us. So guys, I'm going to leave it at that, and hopefully this finds everybody on your place, pursuit, or beginnings of total health, mind, body, and soul. Sharuk, what do you have? Today live is very good and awesome, but I think I missed some words from you because of my football practice. But anyways, thank you and have a nice day. Bye, sir. I mean, I'm always talking, so yeah, there's a good chance that you're going to miss some words, but as long as you made it, that's the important part. We're glad to see you and love to hear that you're doing well with football just in general. That's awesome. So keep going, sir. Keep going. And as always, you know where to find us. There's links in the description, all that stuff. Today was a fantastic day to have reached 21 likes as well. I will get back, also be able to check out new subscribers and things like that. So great channel today, or great chat today. You guys are making the channel great. So we are going to leave it at that, but everybody have a fantastic day. Much love to you all, and we will see you soon. And like we always like to say, HWPO, and that means hard work pays off. And this is the Impact Athletics Association. We'll see you tomorrow.